Hi, it's Amaranthine. You can call me Robin, and today we are beginning our exploration into Gfriend. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, and if you're if you're not, you're gonna have to sit through this spiel again. If you're new to my channel, I do this series on my channel where I get into a group and kind of deep dive into the members, their music, and get to know all about them in the span of 4 weeks. So basically, I post like a video a week for 4 weeks, just kind of like deep diving and getting to know as much as possible in those 4 weeks about the group as I can, which is often helped by you guys and all of your comments and suggestions on what I should get into. And speaking of comments and suggestions, this year I've been really dedicating to getting into more girl groups, because I was not a fan of a lot of girl groups before this year, and now I'm a fan of a lot of girl groups now that I've decided to like spend some time and get into them. So I mean, let's keep the trend going. So with that said, there are a lot of girl groups out there, and I had no idea which group I should get into next, which, by the way, it's so many groups now that I've gotten into that it's hard for me to remember them all. So I want to once again put them on the screen here. So those are all the groups that I have gotten into. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, today so we're getting into Gfriend, and getting into Gfriend because that was the most highly suggested that I should get into when I posted a comment on my community tab asking what girl group I should get into next. And a couple other groups showed up in there, but like mostly Gfriend. So I was like, okay, well, you all can't be wrong. You all can't be wrong. So here we are. And yeah, so right now we are going to be getting into 3 of their music videos. 3? What the heck just happened? 3 of their music videos, and I always do this just to get a good scope of the group. So I will be getting into their debut music video, their most popular based on views, and then their most recent music video, just to get like a good idea of what the group is as a whole. And I don't know much about this group. Like, genuinely, I think this is like one of the groups I know like the least about, which is weird because I feel like they're one of the groups that I hear the most. So I don't know what that's about, but let's go over what I do know. I think there are either 5 or 6 members. I think 6. Let me look. Yep, 6-member girl group, and they debuted in 2015. Okay. Oh, and it's like the literal meaning of the group name is girlfriend. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So that said, okay, I'm trying to like absorb that. I think this is like maybe I'm trying to think. I think this is like the longest standing girl group that I've gotten into thus far. I think, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're like the most senior of the girl groups that I've explored so far. So very interesting, very interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of content to get into. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start. How do I usually do these? I think I do the. Let's do most recent, just because I've seen a lot about that, and I want to get into what they're like now, and then we'll go debut, and then we'll go most popular from there. Let's do that. Okay, well, let's get into it. This is the fakest looking apple I've ever seen. Like, it looks so perfect. Oh, but she actually bit it though. Oh? Ooh. This is literally my first time ever hearing this group, by the way, so I'm like, I have no idea what I was in for. I love her hair, the red. These are gorgeous. I know. so interesting. Wow. Like the chorus is so like unclear. Ooh. No? What are y'all doing? Oh, the apple was there the whole time. Right. Oh my gosh, it's dark out though? Oh my gosh. This video got so dark all of a sudden. I don't know about you, but I'm getting the feeling that eating those apples were a bad decision. That was amazing. I'm like in shock. Like, I feel like I should have just done like a separate video about this, like this music video, because I have like so many things I want to say, but like we need to watch other music videos. So I'm like, do I take 10 minutes to talk about these things or do I move on? I'm gonna go for the compromise and talk about it for like 2. Okay, so I feel like it's super obvious that like this song is like about like temptation, like being lured to like evil. Evident by like the last frame of that video where like grew horns and like random tentacles came out of nowhere. Like that's normal. I mean, drink enough and you'll be there too. But like I love like the shift, even in like outfit from like the beginning of the video to like the end. And then I'm kind of going ahead of myself here, but isn't there? I'm gonna watch their debut music video, like right now. But isn't it called Glass Bead? So like they were talking about the glass bead like a couple times in here, like a glass bead, fill it up with color, like turn my gray decisions red or colorful, whatever they said. So I mentioned like the glass bead like a couple different times, and like I did see like one scene where it was like on the table and it was like just like clear. So I don't know like what that means, but I have like seen a little something about them having like a sort of like plot, a little storyline, if you will. So I don't know. I'm intrigued. That video was amazing. That song was amazing. Like that song was so good. Like what I meant when I said like it didn't have a like super defined chorus is like usually when you're listening to like a song, right? You're listening to it, you're like, okay, this is the verse, and then this is the pre-chorus, and then this is very seriously the chorus, and then this is like the bridge, blah blah blah. Like it honestly like flowed so like seamlessly that it really just like I don't know. I'm lost for words. Let's move on. It was great. All right, let's get into their debut music video, Glass Bead. Ooh, piano. honestly feels like it was a long time ago. Also, the choreo in the last video was great too. I don't have captions on this, it makes me sad. I don't know what they mean by glass bead. They matured so much. Well, I mean, it's like a given, but like, wow. I'm like a whiplash going from like the present to back here. Like I wish I had captions. I don't know like what this. I'm gonna look at the lyrics after this. I'm like so curious. We weren't doing anything, clearly. So come and do with the vocals then. Synchronized high kick, go. Okay, let me look up the lyrics. I was too curious about like what on earth they were talking about. Okay, let me investigate. Okay, so I did a little looking around. So it seemed like they were mostly talking about like how they themselves were glass bead, which I think is interesting considering the song we just heard, where it's just like they were like, am I onto something? Like they were like clear and innocent and pure back here, and then but now they're like tainted red and have turned to the dark side. They become Sith. Anyways, let's move on and get to their most watched video. I should stop saying most popular. I should say most watched, which has like 67 million views. It's like 60,000. Like, that doesn't sound right. And that is Rough. So I think it's interesting that this song is like, again, I do this for every group that I explore, and usually like the song that is the most viewed is not necessarily like, it falls somewhere in the middle. Like it's not like close to their debut, and it's not necessarily close to like the most recent. It's kind of like the breakthrough song that kind of like shot them up usually. But this one is actually like a year after they debuted, because it was like 4 years ago. So let's see. I don't know what about it made so many people want to watch it, but let's find out. Oh, we're at a boarding school? Or just a normal school? I honestly don't know. It looks like a boarding school to me. That was cool. I like her voice. Have I seen a little bit of this video? Oh my gosh. This scene like right here looks really familiar. I don't know why. The song doesn't sound familiar. Woo! I love the instruments. There's some seriously good singers in this group. Ooh, I love this part. So did one girl like get them? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. This feels like a K-drama all of a sudden. What's happening? But did they all get letters or not? Because I've seen like 2 of them get letters. Don't they also have a song called Crossroads? Ooh, that was cool. Ooh, I love that ending. Where is she running? She got very serious. Going to meet her friends. What about the flowers you threw on the ground? Who are those from? Oh, was it to each other? Oh. Name of the song. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that was an exploration into Gfriend, which again I'm like shocked, like I feel like it's been a while since I've completely gone into a group blind. And that beginning video really threw me for a loop, let me say that. Also, one thing I meant to mention in the beginning is that I know that Shimmy is in this group, which is funny because I feel like I'm finally getting around to all the groups that were in that one collaboration video. Oh my gosh, what was the name of that song? I can't remember off the top of my head. Hold on. Oh, it was Wow Thing. Yeah, because I feel like I knew when I first saw the Wow Thing music video, I knew like 2 of the people in that group, and as time has passed, I now know everyone that was in that little collab, which was a great song, by the way. But I'm excited that I'm now like backtracking and getting to know Shimby and her group. But that is going to be it for this video. I feel like I still wanted to talk about in depth the Apple music video, but like I don't know. It was great, like really, really, really good. So I'm excited to like get more into their music. But yeah, there's a video coming out after this one where I will be looking at a guide and getting to know the members and getting to know them, getting to know all about them. And so stay tuned for that, and sometimes if I remember I'll put it in the card, but if not, it is on the channel. Probably. Maybe. By now. Most likely. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, because more is coming your way, and I will see you all in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.